Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Midday Monday to you. Pray that all is well with you and you all are having a God bless Monday afternoon. For this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. What's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Favor, and I'm back in the saddle again on another beautiful Monday. God has allowed us to make it back 7 days, guys. 7 days. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 days the Lord has kept us. He has kept us from danger, seen and unseen. He spared our lives and brought us through so many things. So many of you have been through so many things since the last time we spoke. But in the midst of it all, God is yet good. He's faithful and he is worthy to be praised. So I want to say good evening to you. Good evening to everybody that's coming in. I'm actually driving again. Seems like every time I come on the last few weeks, I'm driving. I'm on my way somewhere and taking care of business and running errands and things like that. So thank God to be able to get up, move around, and to get things done. It's one thing to be busy. It's another thing to be productive. So that's what it's all about, guys, being productive. So got some things in the pot. Got 2 projects going on at the same time. So I've been sharing that with you guys. Everything is going good. Hope to get one of them finalized today or tomorrow. That's what I'm preparing for. And so y'all keep Favor Trucking in your prayers. You know, God is blessing and things are going good, expanding a little bit and spreading your wings and reaching that full potential. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on at the Favor Camp. And I pray that everything is going well in you all's camp as well. And you all are being productive and successful as well. All right, guys, I want to get right to it. Pray that you all had a wonderful weekend, had some time to rest and hang out and spend time with family and what have you. And I pray that you all was able to get some things done and kind of follow up on some things. I'm going down this road. It's a little bumpy, a little rough. I've been driving my Honda today, and anybody know anything about lowriders? When you got those lowering springs and stuff on your car, you go down certain roads and the cars tend to pick up certain bumps, whereas the other cars that don't have those lowering springs and whatnot, had lowering suspension on them, you ride over it like it just is smooth, like it's not even there. But it's a different ball game when you're riding in a car that's been lowered. So I pull out the Honda today. This is actually my little baby right here. I love the Honda Accords. They nice cars. They luxury and they're sporty. So I like this one. I love my little Honda. Everybody know I love my little Honda. But I'm gonna go ahead and share the nugget today and get off of here. Pray that you all be blessed by the nugget. But listen, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get right to the nugget. And the nugget is dealing with application. Okay, application. Now, let me first say, before I get started, I want to thank everybody that tunes in to the nuggets and the Monday night segments. You guys are great. You are such a great blessing. You are encouragement. You share the videos. You come on and tune in on Monday nights and midday Mondays and stuff like that. You guys are great. So I want to say that to you always. I don't ever want to not show my gratitude and appreciation for your support and your prayers and comments, all of that. Sharing the videos, tagging people, inviting people in. So I don't ever want to not show my appreciation. So you gotta be appreciative to people. That's how people continue to be a blessing to you. You got to show your appreciation, because people don't have to do the things that they do, but when they take time out of their busy schedule every Monday night, or go back and watch the replays, or share the videos, or what have you, that is a great blessing. So I appreciate that. But I didn't want to get that out of the way first. And so I also invite you to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. We're going right back to that great segment. And we had a wonderful time last Monday night. Had some testimonies and praise reports come through. And people are really being blessed. And they appreciate the truth and being ministered to is more importantly. They appreciate that. And like I said, I've shared with the Monday night crew, and I'm sharing with you guys here on Midday Monday crew. There are musicians that said that they have never seen or heard any type of standard or requirement like that they were always able to just play and sing. Nobody even held them accountable, didn't talk to them about the soul, about consecration, sanctification. It's all now about when can you start, can you play, we'll pay you X amount of dollars. And there was never any concern about the person's soul, their well-being, their life. And people appreciate that when somebody take time and be bold enough to address the issue and let them know that, hey, this is what God requires, and have scripture to back it up. That's the main thing. So I've got a lot of people that show their gratitude, appreciation. And all the glory and praise go to God. I'm just a vessel. I'm just an instrument. I choose to be obedient. I choose to do what God gives me to do, and he does the rest. You know what I'm saying? He does the delivering. He does the blessing. He does the healing. He does the saving. All that needs to be done, God does it all. So to him be praise, to him be glory, and all honor. It goes to him. So that's all that is. Good evening to everybody coming in. God bless you. Pray that all is well. Hey, listen, guys, let me go ahead and get to it, because it's lunchtime. Traffic is picking up, and people are driving crazy. You know, I don't understand the purpose of people driving fast, and speeding, and then they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. In a hurry to go nowhere, and stuck at the light. Just don't understand it. But anyway, let me get to the nugget. The nugget today, many of you've heard me use this statement or this principle that, you know, the Lord have given me one day. I was studying or something, I think it was. And he revealed to me there could be no manifestation if there is no application. Okay? So application is what produces manifestation. A lot of times we don't see manifestation is because we are not consistent in applying what we need to do in order to see things come together and work out. But I want to add to that. You've heard me say where there's no application, there could be no manifestation. I want to add to that. I want to add to that today, dealing with business, and you can apply it to ministry. You can apply it to anything. I believe the principle works. Okay. But if there is no application, there could be no acceleration. Okay. So that's what I want to talk about today for a few moments for the nugget of the day. If there is no application, there could be no acceleration. I think what frustrates a lot of people is things are not happening as fast. Things are not doing or working out for you as you would like. And it may have something to do with your application or your lack thereof. You can't sit around and do nothing. You can't sit around and wish and hope and wait on somebody to come along. This life is not a fairy tale, guys. Life is not a fairy tale. It's not some fantasy that you get up every morning and you got your fingers crossed and you're closing your eyes real tight and hoping that something would just magically happen for you. That's not what life is. You have to participate. You have to apply, and you got to be consistent. You got to make sacrifices. You got to discipline yourself. You got to make some changes. You got to separate yourself from some people. You got to get away from the norm. You got to get away from being comfortable in your own little bubble. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect to be successful in a bubble. You got to get out of that bubble. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out of that comfort zone, and you got to be willing to do something that you've never done before. In order to get something that you've never had, you got to be able to do something you've never done. So these principles people use every day. That's what determines your success, and that's what determines how long you are successful. Successful. If you break that word down, you look at success and full. Successful. So, are you full of success? See, you could be full of success, but if you don't apply what you know, and you don't apply what you know how to do, then that success cannot be full. And that's what makes you successful. So we are full of potential. We are full of ideas. We are full of abilities. But that all of those things cannot be successful and not be a success in your life if you don't apply them. So application produces acceleration. And the more you apply it, the quicker it can take place, and it can happen and manifest. The delay is in the lack of application. Okay? So if you want things to work out, you want things to come together, you want to see some productivity, you got to apply. You got to apply the right things. You got to get the right advice, the right counsel, and you got to be consistent in what you do. You can't be a person that sits around and waits on somebody else to do it for you, or I'm just not motivated. Well, that's why you're not successful. You know what I'm saying? You can't be successful. You ain't motivated. And you can't wait on somebody else to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So come on, guys. Some of this stuff we can eliminate. Some things we can eliminate. We can do better than what we're doing. We can have more than what we have, and we can do more than what we can do. We can do more than what we're doing. But you got to apply, guys. Application produces acceleration. If you want things to come together, you want things to speed up, you know what I'm saying? What you put in, what you get out. You got to get out there. You got to hit the grind. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing today. You know, I ain't just riding around. I'm out here making moves, going to meet people, talking to people. You got to talk. You got to communicate. You got to apply yourself. You got to do the things that is necessary to get the results that you seek to get. Okay. You don't have to try to mimic nobody. You don't have to try to duplicate nobody. You ain't got to copycat nobody. You can stay true to who you are. You can be real in who you are and be successful in what you do. Okay. It's one thing to take some counsel and wisdom and apply principles. That's one thing. But don't lose your identity in the process. Okay. Stay true to your identity still. Okay. And don't make decisions based upon what somebody else is doing, because what they're doing may not necessarily work for you. You got to find what works for you. You got to find that principle that is compatible to what you are planning to do, what you are working towards. What's your goal? What's your vision? What's your plan? What are you trying to accomplish? And so once you find out what that is, and you find out what your purpose is, then you seek out the right provision. Okay. You cannot see a vision come to pass if the provision is not compatible to the vision. The provision has to be compatible to the vision. Okay. So if you got a goal in mind, a vision in mind, you got a plan in mind, you got a business plan, you got an idea, you have to match that idea with the right provision. You got to match that idea with the right information. Okay. You got to research the right information that's going to match the idea, the plan, the business, the model, whatever that you're trying to do. Okay. That's very important. Don't be wasting your time researching and chasing after stuff that is not compatible to what you're trying to do. Okay. So if you want to, I'm just going to throw this out here. If you want to open up a clothing store, well, what you got to do is you got to research retailers and where can you buy clothes and fabric and all of that kind of stuff. And you got to go and talk to somebody who's been in the business a while, and they can share some things with you and offer you some contacts or whatever. But you got to know what you're trying to do first in order to know what provision to seek out and what help to seek out. You got to know what you're trying to do first. Well, what is it trying to do? Oh, I don't know. Well, why are we meeting? Don't waste people's time. You got to have some knowledge of something that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't be wasting people's time. Don't be setting up no consultation with people and you don't have no idea what you want to do. You ain't got no name. You don't have no business plan. You don't have an outline. You should at least have an outline. That way, when you go and see somebody who does consulting work or helps you to set up a business plan, they can have some sense of idea of what you're trying to do. So they can take your outline and create a business plan. You know what I'm saying? But they got to have something to go on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta apply, guys. If there's no application, there could be no acceleration. So whatever you're trying to do, you got to apply yourself. You got to apply yourself and be consistent. You got to be disciplined, and success don't come overnight. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Success do not come overnight. Say it again, Mr. Favor. Yeah, say it again. Say it again, Mr. Favor, please. All right, since you insist. Success do not come overnight. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to go through some things. You're going to have to have some days where you'll be productive, and you're going to have some slow days. You're going to have some slow times. So you're going to have to learn how to manage your money. You're going to have to learn how to manage what's coming in, because when you go through those slow seasons, you're going to have some slow income. So if you got slow income coming in, that outcome don't stop. See, this is the thing we got to realize. Outcome don't stop. Income can get slow, but outcome Never slows down. Okay? So you got to keep in mind. So all of this is a part of your application that determines your acceleration. Okay? The outcome don't stop. That mortgage is due every month. That rent is due every month. Those car notes is due every month. Them truck payments is due every month. The insurance is due every month. Whatever that you got going out is due every month. Outcome don't stop. Okay? The light bill, the water bill, the phone bill, you name it. Whatever bill you got, it comes out every single month. So even in the midst of your slow income periods, that outcome period does not slow down. Okay? So you got to make good business decisions. You got to make good business moves. You got to manage your money. You got to invest in certain things that will bring you returns, that can help you get through the slow seasons, and maintain everything that you won't miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't afford to be staying up at night worried about how you going to pay a bill, how you going to get some money to do this and that. No, you need to be resting. You need to be getting your rest, because rest is a part of your good health. You don't need to be up all night and running here and running there. How you going to trying to figure out how you going to pay this and pay that? No, you need to be at home in the bed. Okay? You supposed to rest. Nighttime is for resting. Okay? Shouldn't have to burn both ends of the candlestick. I done did that. I done that back in the day. Them days for me are over. No, I'm getting too older now. I ain't, Nah, when you get older, you're supposed to get wiser. Okay? And you need to downsize something, or you need to make some adjustments or something, because your health should be more important than any dollar amount. I don't care what kind of money it is, how much they paying. Your health is more important. Because when your health go down, I don't care how much money that a person offers you. Money cannot buy you good health. It can get you some insurance. It can get you some treatments or whatever the case may be. But it is God and you and me. The responsibility is on us to take care of our bodies. It is God who has the ability and the power to heal us. But we got to maintain the body that we want him to heal. Okay? Part of healing is doing right by your body. Every time you do right, you go to bed, you get your rest, you eat right, you exercise. Guess what that's called? That's not just called maintenance. That's called healing. Amen. When you stay away from what you don't need to be eating, that's healing. If the doctor tell you don't eat a bunch of fried foods and you don't eat fried food, that's healing. So all of that is part of your, so I'm just saying, guys. Just saying. So application determines acceleration, guys. So if you want to see things happen, you want to see things come together, you don't want to feel like a lot of your investment, time, energy, resources, all of that is wasted. If you don't want all it to be wasted, apply. That will help get things moving. That'll get things going. And you got to stay consistent at it, guys. If it took that to get it started, if it took that to get it going, then it's going to take that and more to keep it going. And the more your business grows, the more it is productive, the more it is successful. It's going to require more of the same. Okay, it's going to require more of the same. Okay, so you're gonna have to stay buckled down. You're gonna have to stay disciplined. You're gonna have to you know what I mean? And don't overwork yourself, guys. Don't overwork yourself. Okay. I got to say this. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Don't take on more than you can handle. Don't take on more than you can maintain. Okay. Don't allow greed to cause you to hold on to stuff that you should have already let go of a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes greed won't let you downsize. Sometimes greed won't let you let go of some things that you need to let go of. And you're overworking yourself. You're doing too much. You're taking on too much. You know what I'm saying? It's not healthy for you. It's not good for you. And if you're not healthy, you're not putting your best foot forward. You're not really giving forth your best. If you're not healthy, you are limited in what you can do and what you can't do. You understand? You don't want to be limited in that. Okay. So you want to be healthy, guys. That's the number one thing. Be healthy. Be good at managing your resources and managing your money. Prioritize things. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Okay? If you don't need it, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't need it, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? You save that money. Hold on to that money because you never know what may arise. You never know what may come up, pop up, because things happen. You know what I'm saying? Things happen. Breakdowns, whatever, stuff go out. You need to replace it. And everything is so high now, even down to maintenance, even down to gas, even down to parts. Everything is marked up 2-3 times more. So, you know what I'm saying? I was looking for something the other day for my truck, and it's amazing to me how parts have went up from the pandemic, during the pandemic period, or before that, even to now. You could buy all kinds of parts for half the price. Now they charging you. Where was I at? I was at one of the parts store the other day, and a bolt, guys, a bolt was like $21. They had another particular boat, which was the cheapest boat, $12. A boat! Not that long, guys. A boat. Just a boat. That ain't counting the washer and the lock nut that goes around it, that tightens it up. That was just a boat. The cheapest was $12. The other boat, it was like a stud, a boat, big long boat that sometimes you got to have what you got to have. That thing was $21 for one. And most of the wheels on these trucks, you got about, I think it's 10, 12. I'm not sure. I think it's 12, 15, something like that. You got a bunch of them. It goes around the rim. And you multiply that by 10. That's 10 times 12. You do the math. That's just the boats. And then you got all these wheels around the truck. I mean, my God. So I'm saying everything is high. Everything is high. Man, you go in the store and look at the food. The food is high. The food is high. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is high. So it behooves us to manage our money well, to make sure we buy what we need and run. Run, Forrest. Forrest, run from what we don't need, okay? I know it's calling your name. I know that clearance rack is calling your name. I know them name brands is calling your name, but run. And I'm sure all of y'all that had to go school shopping for your kids, School starting back this week, boy. I know, hallelujah. I know everybody on the prayer list. Everybody on the prayer list. Huh? I might need to say a special prayer for y'all before I get off the live today. I can only imagine the amount of money y'all had to spend for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, getting these kids ready to go back to school. School clothes, school shoes, all kinds of supplies, everything. Good evening to everybody that's coming in. What's up, bros? What's up, sisters? God bless you all. Pray that all is well. Happy Midday Monday to you. Look out now. Mr. Favor in the house. And y'all is too. So, boy, I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Because I know it's going to take, y'all need a recovery period. Y'all need the Holy Ghost to give you the strength and the power to recover. Because I know your pockets, I know your pockets is on the altar. I know y'all pocketbooks and wallets need encouragement for the next 30 days. You need to be in devotion. But everything is high. Go out to eat, it's high. Go to the movies, it's high. Everything high. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper to stay home and watch a movie on TV. Pop you some popcorn. Huh? It's easy to crank up the grill and grill out. So that's all I'm saying, guys. Application determines acceleration. Apply. I pray that this nugget was a blessing to you. I really enjoyed it. I pray that you all did. I know and I'm sure you all did. Please, 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 guys, use wisdom. Use wisdom. Manage your money. Manage your affairs. Make sure that you're working with people that you can trust, people that is going to help you to get to where you're trying to go. Make sure your provision is compatible to your vision. Whatever you're trying to work towards, the goals you're trying to achieve, make sure that you research, get the right information, listen to the right advice. Don't just get counsel from just anywhere and anybody, okay? Make sure if you're trying to operate an integral, honest, sincere, godly business, and you want to do things right, link up with the people that is doing it right, so that you can get the best possible counsel and information and advice that you need to help you to be successful in your business. Okay, guys, y'all continue to keep working hard. Keep up the good work. Keep laying it down. Keep putting forth the effort. Keep sacrificing. You're going to eat the fruit of your labor, guys. Keep putting in the time. Keep putting in the work. And then when it's all said and done, you're going to benefit, guys. And not only you, most importantly, others. Because our businesses is somebody else's solutions. It's somebody else's answers, okay? So appreciate your customers, because without them, you wouldn't have a business, okay? Appreciate them. Let them know how much you appreciate them. Don't just be a taker. Give back, okay? Give back. Let them know that you really appreciate all the stuff that they help you to do, okay? So with that being said, this is Mr. Favor, and I've enjoyed my little time with you guys. I know many of you on lunch break, many of you working, many of you maybe traveling or at home or whatever the case may be, whatever you're doing. I appreciate you hanging out with the boy on this Midday Monday. Now, it's time for me to get off of here and go get me something to eat, because it's not just your lunchtime, it is mine too, okay? So Mr. Favor got to go. I got to go get me some grub. I got to go get me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? So pray for the boy. I got to get out of here. But it's been a joy to share the nugget with you guys. Until we meet again, y'all be blessed. Be successful. Be prosperous. Lord willing, I'll see you next Monday. Now, next Monday is a holiday. I think that's Labor Day. Yeah, it's Labor Day. Now here it is, guys. I will be on, Lord willing. Mr. Favor will be on Midday Monday, Nugget. But there will be no Back to the Bible segment next Monday night at 7 p.m. And I'll share that with the Monday night crew tonight. Let them know that AGA and Mr. Favor, we're going to take next Monday night off. We're going to chill. It's a holiday. And we're going to have a good time. You understand what I'm saying? So I pray that you all have a good time too. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your time off. Have a cookout. Do whatever you do. I'm going to chill. I'm going to rest. And I'm going to have me some cookout food too. You understand what I'm saying? So that's it. That's the plan, guys. I'll see y'all Monday crew. Midday Monday crew. I'll be here, Lord willing, next Monday, midday, if the Lord's will, and say the same. I look forward to being back here next Monday at 12 noon. But there will be no Back to the Bible segment next Monday night at 7 p.m. Okay? We will be back tonight. AGA will be back tonight at 7 p.m. Okay? I'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. for another edition of Back to the Bible. We're still dealing with that great segment, the issues in the music ministry. Okay? We're still talking about that, and we're having a great time. All right? So, with that being said, I want to make sure I get all the announcements. Is that all announcements, Mr. Favor? Yes, sir. That's all announcements. That's all the announcements. That's all the announcements. And y'all continue to be encouraged. Keep doing what you do, guys. Keep hanging in there. All of my brothers and sisters on the live. Keep doing the work of the Lord. Keep representing in your businesses. Keep representing on your jobs. Keep representing in the midst of your families. And I pray nothing but blessings for you guys. Blessings for you. Huh? Make it a great day. It's a beautiful day out here. It's sunny. Stay cool, too. Because it's a little warm out here, too. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all stay cool. Keep them ACs charged up. But for long, you ain't going to need no AC. Because we going into the spring. We going into that season called, not spring. Spring gone. We going into the season called autumn, fall. You know what I'm saying? It's about to get cool. It's about to get cool, guys. So for long, you ain't gonna need no air conditioning. Make sure them heaters work. Make sure that heat jumping, okay? So we enter to a new season. The season is changing. The season is shifting. So let's make it a great rest of the summer and prepare for the next season. And I believe God is going to do some great things. He's taking care of us, guys, and he is going to continue to do what he promised. All right. He that begun a good work in you shall perform it and complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. All right? Keep the faith, guys. Keep the hope. Continue to walk in expectation. For the race is not given to the swift, neither is the battle to the strong, but the he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. This is Mr. Favor, and I've enjoyed my time with you guys, but I got to go. And y'all continue to be blessed, all right? I'm out of here. Guess what? You know what's next. Peace!